Hi everybody, Cody here from Protocase, back with another Proto Tech Tip. And today we're going to talk a little bit about welding. Protocase manufactures fully finished sheet metal, CNC machined, and 3D printed enclosures, parts, and panels in 2 to 3 days. Because we want you to be able to build your designs just as you envision them, we offer plenty of different services here to suit your needs and requirements, such as welding. Welding can be used to solve certain problems, such as creating complex parts, which can include welding pieces together to make one part, creating watertight joints, or adding strength to an enclosure. So here at Protocase, we offer various different types of welding, such as spot welding, seam welding, fillet welding, tack welding, and plug welding. So let's dive in a little bit and explore these. First up, we're going to talk about spot welding. This is a fast, efficient, and inexpensive method for permanently joining 2 pieces of sheet metal in 1 or more spots. So you could go ahead and join these 2 pieces of metal together using threaded fasteners, but spot welding will leave very little trace of the joint, if that's important to your design. So let's move on to seam welding. Like spot welding, seam welding is useful for continuously joining 2 or more pieces of sheet metal so that they appear seamless. To seam weld, the pieces are clamped securely and welded together, and then any excess metal is removed by grinding. So this results in a continuously joined seam that can be useful for weatherproofing, reducing EMI leakage, or just for an overall seamless look and feel in your design. Next up, fillet welding. This type of welding refers to the process of joining 2 pieces of metal together when they are perpendicular or at an angle. You may have heard them called T-joints as well. This weld includes 2 pieces of metal perpendicular to each other, or lap joints, which are 2 pieces that overlap and are welded at the edges. We may suggest using a fillet weld when connecting flanges, welding cross sections, or when fasteners just aren't strong enough. Now, plug welds. These are a little different as they are a round weld or slot that is made inside of an existing cutout. These are most commonly used when welding 1 piece of metal to another member. We do this by creating a cutout in one of the pieces of metal and welding them together by filling the hole and buffing off the excess. Although this seems like an instance where we could use spot welding, the plug weld creates a stronger and more durable hold. Last but not least, tack welding. This is done in the same manner as seam welding but in discrete segments. A tack weld is usually used as an initial step for positioning and securing metals for welding. So that's a little rundown of all the welding processes that we offer here at Protocase. But keep in mind that there are some dimensional restrictions to consider when designing due to the geometry of the welding equipment. If you would like some more information on any of these welding options, which metals are compatible with welding or size restrictions, be sure to check out our website. We put some direct links in the description below, or talk to your account manager. So thanks for watching this week's tech tip on welding. I hope you found this information helpful, and be sure to stay tuned for the next video in our welding series. Catch you next week.